yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Clark. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Early in this season, Kurt, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback drops back. On the run here. Lets it go. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And it's taken at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. First down here for this offense. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a draw. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on third down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Steps out after a solid gain on third and long, but not enough for a first. It's going to be fourth down here.
Well, that's a good job by this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now they're running on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Scanning the field, it's Williams. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And the wideout goes in motion. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense hungry to convert here in third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Dumps it down to the back, caught, powering through the defender. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He's going to hand this off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made by the tight end. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Mills. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Williams. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Contact as he threw it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Williams. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. second down. We're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Back to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a quarterback keeper. Has the first down and more.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Trying to find room. It's Scott. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Some noise now trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And they will try out the field goal team here. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he's brought down there.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers where...
Touchdown, Texas, as they come roaring back now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Scott. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they pick up the first on the ground. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Ball handed off. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Ball's loose. They scramble for it. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And Sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, it's Owens. Going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
The game makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made, a lot of space now. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Leaning on the run game here. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Great call here on third down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the first down. Interesting call coming up now on fourth.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Looking to pass, it's Williams. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking. Flag doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He fires it down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Owens. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Working clock with the ground game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Winding down, this offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. With the catch, it's Taylor. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And that should be enough to secure an upset, at least according to the rankings. This team said, we don't feel like underdogs. We're out here to prove a point, and they have made the plays to get the W today.
I think anybody who was around this football team thought they had a shot, even though they were an underdog today, and they certainly lived up to that. Today was kind of that early playoff type of atmosphere, and this performance should put the rest of the top 10 on notice.
On the option, it's Knight. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Dogs expect to be able to just run this clock out in the final minute. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk